Alright guys, tutorial number 43, and in this lesson, of course, if you guys couldn't predict, I'm going to be coding this while chatting method. Now what this method does is now that we waited for a connection, we're connected to someone, in our streams or pathways to connect to them and they can connect to us are set up. This is the code that you write whenever, or pretty much this is the code that's going to be running during your conversation with them. So I'll just put like during the okay, wow, messing up already. That's freaking great. During the chat conversation. So again, what we did is we named this private void while chatting, and this is gonna throw an IO exception. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to give a prompt that says, okay, you are now connected, you can now start the conversation. So let's go ahead and code a simple variable, string message equals you are now connected. I don't know, I guess that's good for now. Okay, it says you are now connected. So now what we want to do is to display this on the screen, we actually have to call the method that we didn't create yet, send message, and all this does is it sends it so it displays on the screen message. So now once you're connected and you can start typing, says okay, you are now connected, just a prompt on the screen. So the next thing we need to do is we need to change able to type, which is another method we have to create, equal to true. So remember, like I told you guys before, right up in our constructor we disabled the user's ability to type, set editable false when they were not connected to someone else. Well, now obviously this method is only going to be called while chatting when you are connected to someone else. So it would probably be a good idea to let the user type, or else this program would be kind of a waste. So what this method is going to do, we're going to create this method and this method later on, but it's going to allow the user to type stuff into that text box. So now what we need to do is during the conversation we're going to be putting everything into a do while loop. Now you guys probably thought that you never ever would use a do while loop, but this is one instance where you would use one. So you pretty much want to do something or have a conversation while pretty much the client wants to, while you both want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen for a message from the client, and this is how you look at strings, equal to client end. And as soon as you start the program and start having a conversation, then this is going to make more sense. But basically, if they ever want to, stop talking to you for some reason, I don't know, maybe you're boring, not interesting, then they can send you the message END. So if the user types END and sends you that message, then the program is going to stop. So basically, you're going to have a conversation with them, and whenever they want to end it, just type END, and then it breaks out of this loop and it ends the conversation. So first of all, let's go ahead and code the method to have a conversation, because unfortunately it's a little bit more in depth than just this little comment that says have a conversation right here. We actually need to put this in a try catch statement. So try, and guys, this is only like 2 lines of code, so don't think I'm going to do anything too confusing. Alright, class not found exception class not found exception. That's why I freaking hate catch statements, because I usually have typos in all of them. And now I just want to show a message, and hopefully we will never see this message. So show message, and we'll just put like something, I don't know, new line, I don't know, WTF that user sent. So basically whenever they send us some information, it's going to be an object, which is hopefully going to be a string. But if they send some weird I don't know, maybe some weird object that we can't understand, then it's not going to be able to find the class. It's not going to understand what that object is, and it's not going to be able to show it as a string. But anyways, hopefully we should never see this unless the user, tries to hack us or something. So what we're going to do first is we want to get whatever message that they sent. And guys, like I said, 100% of the time it's going to be a string, something like "Hey dude," or like "What's up," something like that. So they're going to type something normal into their stream, and the stream, we want to treat it as a string. So of course, what we want to read from them, we're just going to store in the variable message, and we'll set this equal to a string. And let me go ahead and type this first, and I'll explain it to you guys. Input read object. There we go. Already typed for me. So again, remember, I'll start from the inside and work my way out. The input is the stream or the socket where they can send stuff to us, where we have things coming in. So again, the things that I'm talking about is their message that they typed. So whenever they send you something, what we're going to do is it views it as an object, such as, you can have objects of a bunch of different classes. Hopefully their message is a string. So what we're going to do is basically read whatever message they typed, whatever message is coming into us, and make sure that it's a string, and then we're going to store it in the variable message. So now this variable message is hopefully equal to something like "Hey Bucky, what's up?" or "What are you doing tonight?" So now all we have to do, guys, easiest thing ever, is to show this or display it to us. So show message. And every message is good if you ever, typed on Facebook or something. Every message is on a new line. So just go ahead and put new line first, and that'll make sure that it's on a new line and doesn't look like one long message plus message. So again, to recap one last time, again, we're getting errors because we didn't create these methods yet, but these methods take like, 5 minutes to create. So when you are chatting or during your chat, the first thing, and I have a little typo right now, you are connected. The first thing that you do whenever you know that you're good to type, it's going to say you are connected. So once you're connected to someone else, it's going to run this loop as long as the user doesn't type end. Once they type end, then your conversation is over, the program shuts down. But while you're having a conversation, you're going to try to read the messages from them. As soon as it reads a message from them, it's going to display on your screen on a new line, because every message that you send or they send should be on a new line. Now, if they send something stupid, or if we mess something up that, maybe they're sending an object that we can't convert to a string for some reason, this little message should pop up, says, "I don't know, WTF, that user sent." And that should be a T. And hopefully we will never see this, but again, with a try, have to have a catch, so there you go. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. In the next tutorials, what we can do is we need to code one more housekeeping method called close crap, which is basically going to shut down, whenever you disconnect with someone, you have to close down the streams and the sockets, all that housekeeping stuff. And we're going to be coding the show message and able to type method. And then I think we're able to, start this baby up and test it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.